Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel. Have you ever wanted to leave the noise of the city behind without driving for hours? That's exactly what today's journey is about. I am standing at Reventlou in Kiel, waiting for a ferry that will take me across the beautiful Kiel Fjord to the charming seaside town of Laboe. It is not a long trip, but sometimes the shortest journey creates the best memories. The sky is clear, the sea is calm, and a gentle breeze that carries the unmistakable smell of the Baltic Sea. As the ferry slowly approaches the dock, excitement begins to build. Sometimes travel isn't about reaching a famous destination, it's about enjoying every moment along the way. Let's step aboard and begin this peaceful adventure together. Slowly, Kiel begins to drift into the distance. Buildings become smaller, the harbor grows quieter, and suddenly it feels like we have left the busy world behind. There is something incredibly calming about watching a city disappear while open water stretches out ahead. The gentle rhythm of waves, the cold sea breeze, and the endless blue create to find in everyday life. Sometimes all we need is a little distance to appreciate where we are. Now we are surrounded by water. Every direction offers a different view. Sailboats glide effortlessly across the fjord, while larger ships remind us that Europe has long been one of Germany's most important maritime cities. The Baltic Sea has a quiet beauty. It doesn't use towering waves or dramatic cliffs to impress you. Instead, it fills you with calmness, fresh air, and endless horizon. Looking around, it's easy to understand why people return here again and again. Nature doesn't ask us to hurry, it simply invites us to slow down. continues forward, time seems to move differently. The sound of the engine blends with the gentle splash of the waves, creating a rhythm that's almost meditative. Seagulls follow the ferry, dancing effortlessly in the wind, while the sunlight sparks across the surface of the water like thousands of tiny diamonds. For a few moments, nothing else matters. No deadline, no traffic, no stress. Just the sea, the sky, and simple joy of being present. Travel isn't always about checking places off a list. Sometimes it's about collecting moments like these. In the distance, the shoreline slowly becomes clearer. The famous Nobel Memorial rises above the trees, standing proudly as one of Laboe's most recognizable landmarks. As we move closer, the colorful marina, sandy beaches, and peaceful waterfront begins to appear. There is something special about arriving by sea. You experience the town the sailors have for generations. Every minute brings us closer, and the excitement quietly grows. gently slows as it approaches the pier. Passengers gather their belongings, but no one seems to be in a rush. After spending time surrounded by the beautiful Baltic Sea, even walking feels slower. Stepping onto the pier, Laboe immediately welcomes visitors with its relaxed atmosphere. The fresh sea air, fishing boats, cafes, and beautiful coastline make it the perfect place to spend a day exploring or simply enjoying the view. Sometimes the destination is wonderful, but the journey that becomes the memory you remember the most. Every ferry ride tells a different story. Some people are returning homes, some are beginning a holiday. Others, like us today, are simply looking for a beautiful experience. This short crossing from Kiel to Laboe reminded me that you don't always need to travel far to discover something unforgettable. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful journey across the Baltic Sea. If this video helped you relax and inspired you to visit Laboe one day, I would truly appreciate your support with a like and a subscription. Until the next journey, keep exploring, keep discovering, and never stop enjoying the journey.